This morning, Russia stepping up its offensive across Ukraine, increasingly hitting civilian targets in a campaign of terror. There's been a massive explosion at an airbase outside Kharkiv. There's also an elementary school nearby. Overnight, a Russian cruise missile hitting a residential area in Zhytomyr, west of the capital. Emergency workers scrambling to save people amid the wreckage of people's homes and a local hospital. At least 4 people were killed. And this morning, in the besieged city of Kharkiv, a regional police building was shelled. Here in the capital, videos posted to social media capturing the moment a missile struck the city's main TV and radio tower. This is no longer a war on the military and government of Ukraine, it's a war on the people. The strike reportedly hitting the site of the Babin Yar Holocaust Memorial, where 33,000 Jews were slaughtered by the Nazis. While speaking to reporters, this appears to be the moment President Zelensky learns of the attack.
I'd like to inform that now it's bombing Babi Yar.
Now Babi Yar?
Babi Yar, now it's bombing.
That is Russia.
Later writing, what is the point of saying never again if the world stays silent when a bomb drops on the same site? And to the east, video posted by the Ukrainian parliament showing a massive explosion hitting a government building. The region's governor telling me Putin is now targeting civilians, accusing him of war crimes. But there is resistance here, and it's growing. In the southern city of Melitopol, locals dared defy Russian forces, trying to block their advance with their own bodies. Social media video showing protesters refusing to move despite the danger. We met with former Ukrainian President Poroshenko, rallying the people and calling for more help.
You're getting a lot of support and a lot of solidarity from the outside world, from America and Europe and elsewhere. Is it enough?
Look, frankly speaking, we definitely need more. We need more Javelin. We need more Stinger for hitting Russian helicopter with the paratroopers who is killing Ukrainian civilians.
Citizens and soldiers alike are now preparing to defend their homes and their country, armed with assault rifles and machine guns.
There are scenes like this now being played out across this city and across the country. Up until a week ago, these guys had regular jobs and regular lives. Today, they've got weapons and they're ready to stand and fight the Russian invasion.
But as the capital prepares for its defence, supplies are running low. With Russian troops advancing, a senior US official warning that Putin sees this invasion as his destiny and will put Ukraine in a vice grip.
Problems, short on fuel and food, and also perhaps pausing to reassess their tactics. Kharkiv, the second largest city in the country, has also seen an intensified shelling and airstrikes on Tuesday. The Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has said that Russia must stop bombing Ukrainian cities before any meaningful talks of a ceasefire can begin. Remember, the first round of negotiations earlier on Monday had yielded virtually no breakthrough. So a second round of talks between a Ukrainian and a Russian delegation is expected to take place later in the day today.
Ми про діалог. Я вважаю, так, треба припинити хоча б бомбардування людей. Просто бомбардування припинити і після цього сісти за стіл перемовин. Партнери, якщо вони не готові брати Україну в НАТО, і якщо вони не готові брати Україну в НАТО через те, що Росія не хоче, щоб Україна була в НАТО, то є гарантії безпеки, напрацьовані спільні для України.
Volodymyr Zelensky also spoke to President Joe Biden and discussed as to how the United States and its allies are working to hold Russia accountable. Airstrikes were also reported in northern Ukraine. Now, on your screens will be these visuals from the city of Zhytomyr. Private homes were hit and at least about 4 people have been killed so far. Meanwhile, the World Court will be hearing Ukraine's case seeking a halt to Moscow's military actions on the 7th and the 8th of March. Now, the court, formerly known as the International Court of Justice, is the United Nations venue for resolving disputes between the states. As fighting continues into its 7th straight day, the United States and 30 other nations have agreed to release about 60 million barrels of oil from their strategic reserves to try and stabilize the global energy markets. Big American brands are also distancing themselves from Russia, and the latest, of course, to do this is Apple. But it also includes companies like Google, Ford and Harley-Davidson. Russia, for its part, has said that it sees no desire from Ukraine to try and find a legitimate and a balanced solution to the problems between the two countries.